In this video, I'd like to discuss expected frequency. Now, in statistics, expected frequency is how many times you expect a particular event to occur. And this can be calculated by using probability. For example, the probability of rolling 3 on a fair die. Now, as discussed in my previous video on probability, to calculate the probability of an event, you can create a fraction with the total number of favorable outcomes, or the outcome we want, as the numerator. And for the denominator, you would put the total number of possible outcomes. Well, in this case, the total possible outcomes is 6, since a fair die has a total of 6 sides. And the favorable outcome, or the outcome we want, is 3, which is only one of the 6 sides. This means the probability of rolling a 3 is 1 out of 6, or 16.67%. Now, again, we can use probability to determine how many times we expect a particular event to occur. Let's say, for example, you roll the same fair die 78 times. How many times would you expect to roll 3? Now, we've already determined that the probability of rolling 3 on a fair die is 1 out of 6. And this means we need to calculate 1/6 of the times you roll the die, which is 78 times. Now, to calculate a fraction of an amount, you can divide the amount by the denominator of the fraction. So in this case, this means that you would take the number of times you roll the fair die, which is 78, and divide it by the total number of possible outcomes of the fair die, which is 6. And 78 divided by 6 equals 13. So this is the number of times you can expect to roll 3 if you roll the fair die 78 times. Okay, let's try one more. In this example, if you spin the wheel 40 times, how many times would you expect it to land on green? Now remember, we can use probability to determine how many times we expect a particular event to occur. So let's first determine the probability of spinning the wheel and landing on green. So what is the probability of landing on green? If you answered 1 out of 8, you are correct. Since there are 8 possible outcomes and the favorable outcome, green, is only one of the possible outcomes. This means we need to calculate 1/8 of the times we spin the wheel, which is 40 times. Now, in the previous example, we calculated a fraction of an amount. Now remember, probability can also be shown as a percent. So in this example, I would like to demonstrate how to calculate a percentage of an amount. And 1/8 in percent form is 12.5%. Now, to calculate a percentage of an amount, you can multiply the percent by the amount. So in this case, this means that you will take the probability of landing on green, which is 12.5%, and multiply it by the number of times you spin the wheel, which is 40. And 12.5% multiplied by 40 equals 5. So this is the number of times you can expect to land on green if you spin the wheel 40 times. If you like this video, please subscribe to Mr. McLean Math. And also, be sure to click all so that you get notifications when new math videos are uploaded. Thank you for watching.